Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to Heatherroseup. I am Heather. This is my channel where I document my weight loss journey and healthy lifestyle journey while following WW. In this video, I will be doing a weekly update, so if you'd like to see how I did with my goals that I made for myself last week, keep watching. Good morning and happy Tuesday. As you saw in the previous clips, the first one was from Monday and then the second one was from today. We are in Connecticut. Oh, sorry, my hair is I just didn't want to do it today, but I did put on some makeup for you guys to make me look a little bit more presentable. But anyway, we are experiencing a snowstorm, or we did experience a snowstorm. Snowed from Monday until it stopped maybe a couple of hours ago. Anyway, so Monday, my kids and I experienced our first snow day of the year. They did not have to do virtual school because they were afraid that we would lose power. So the kids got to have a snow day, which is really nice. And then today it was a virtual day. Which means I don't have work. So I usually around this time of year, I get excited about snow days and it's excited to get an unexpected day off. And now that we've experienced it, I'm good. We had the snow, the kids got to play outside, and now I'm ready for spring. So let's go. And ironically, today is Groundhog Day, and that Punxsutawney Phil predicted that we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter. And I'm going to go ahead and give my educated guess and sound like Bill Murray here and tell you that spring's going to start on March 20th. Just a guess. Whether or not we'll still get snow, I'll leave those predictions up to the groundhog. Anyway, how are things going? So today is Tuesday, like I said, and since Friday, I have been keeping up with my pre-tracking goals every day. I have not been posting on Instagram. I did today though. And so I kept up with my pre-tracking. I stayed on plan. Today, I started my day with, have to look at my calendar or my whiteboard, and I started the day with 17 weekly smart points left over, which is more than I had at this point last week. So chugging along, still staying on track and focusing on that. focusing on the goal. I did get in 48 ounces of water every single day, and I procrastinated on working towards my Fit On challenge. I did, though, sit down yesterday and I opened it up on my phone. I couldn't figure out how to do it on my laptop. I need to do that because I wanted to record, my workout, but I just wanted to get it done yesterday. So I started the yoga challenge that I had joined last week, and I was 8 minutes into it, and I was just like, I know I'm not into this, and if I just continue, I'm going to put it off and not do it. So I need to stop this now and figure out something else that will help me keep my focus and help me stay interested. So I saw a beginner's challenge, and I joined that instead. And the first workout was an at-home, no weights involved arm workout, and it was 15 minutes, and it was brutal. But it was good, and I did it. I accomplished that. So I got that one done. My goal for the week is to get 2 more in before the end of the week for this challenge. And I'm thinking about getting the second one done today. It is literally only 6 minutes. And that was part of the reason why I joined this challenge, because the workouts were short. And I think that it's a good way to get into the habit of doing these Fit On workouts. And I mentioned in last week's video, if you haven't seen last week's video, make sure you check it out up here, that I had started making reward goals for myself. So each time I hit a milestone, I will reward myself with something non-food related. And I looked it up on my journal. I had forgotten when I had posted my video last week, but my first goal is to reach 190, which I was 197 point something, I forgot, on Friday. So once I reach 190, my first reward will be a face cream. And it sounds simple enough, but it's something that I have been using the same moisturizer for a decade, and that's the Aveeno Daily Moisturizer. And now that I'm 37, I'm noticing some happy lines. We got but you can't really see it, but I definitely, oh, there it is. There's that one little wrinkle. Not much, but I've been seeing different. Anyway, I've been shopping around, and there's a couple different face creams that I've wanted to try out, but they were expensive, and I'm like, I'm not going to spend the money. But then when I was sitting down trying to figure out what rewards I wanted to pick out, I thought about things that I wouldn't normally buy for myself. So that's why that's my reward for my first goal. Something I wouldn't normally spend on myself, and because I deserve it. And this way, I'm working towards it. So that I wanted to share that with you guys. And hopefully within the next few weeks, maybe a month, I'll get there and I'll be able to get that. And I'll keep you guys posted on how that goes. This update has been long-winded, and I will check back at some point this week before my weigh-in and workshop and whatnot. Things are going well, and I plan on continuing on with my Instagram posts. If you don't follow me, make sure you go follow me on Instagram, and I'll check back in a day or two. Good morning, happy Thursday. I am checking in. I haven't been updating on my Instagram, and I want to get better at that. I am still keeping up with my goals. Yesterday, I did my second Fit On workout from the new challenge that I started, and I plan on getting the third one done today because my week starts over tomorrow. And my goal was to get in 3 of those Fit On workouts done. I have 7 weeklies left over, so I'm in really good shape, and I might even have some left over. I might not after today. And I have been pre-tracking every day, every morning, and keeping up with my 48 ounces of water every single day. So it's another week where I am continuously keeping up with my goals and working to make sure that I accomplish those by the end of the week. I will check back in tomorrow or on Saturday after I weigh in or my workshop and let you know how weigh-in goes and how the rest of today and tomorrow goes. Good morning, happy Saturday. I got up on time for my workshop this morning, and I'm having a little coffee, and I'm going to do a little something with my face here, or maybe my hair. But I'm trying to talk quietly because the rest of my family is sleeping. But I wanted to update on how things went this week, and I continued to pre-track every day, every morning. I ended the week with 2 weeklies left over, and I stayed on plan all week. And I drank my 48 ounces of water every day. Yesterday was a different story, but that's into the next week. We'll work on that later. And I did not complete 3 workouts. I did complete 2, and I'm trying to focus on my progress and not my perfection. No all or nothing mindset. I did want to make note of this sunrise lighting though. It's kind of nice. And you can totally see all my natural red hair popping through. I've had people ask me about my hair. My hair is naturally curly and it is naturally this color, at least along the hairline. It's definitely more red around the hairline because it's more exposed to the sun. But this is my 100% natural hair color, and my hair is curly. It's just pulled back right now. Just fun fact. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready for my workshop and then I'll do some more reflecting after that. So keep watching. That's better. Okay. Okay, it is still Saturday. I finished my workshop. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning, so I finished my workshop about an hour and a half ago, and I had my breakfast, and the workshop was wonderful as usual, and the topic was about snacks, and it made me start thinking about how I used to schedule and pre-track my snacks. But anyway, let's go back to reflecting on how the week went. And I already discussed this morning how I did with my goals, and I did really well with my goals this week. The only goal that I didn't fully accomplish was my Fit On goal, which was to do 3 workouts. I only did 2, but I did a really good job with my progress, and I'm trying to focus on the progress and not the perfection. And it's significantly more than I've been doing, and I'm just going to push forward into the next week. This week was a little challenging. My schedule was a little off. I won't go into details, but I only worked a half a day on Wednesday, and now I return back to work on Monday. Everybody is doing well. I'll just leave it at that. But it did throw me off, and when your schedule changes, it throws off your routine. But I was still able to focus on accomplishing the goals that I wanted to accomplish, getting those done. If you hear noise in the background, my family lives here. I can't just, overtake the house. My husband's making his breakfast. But anyway, I was still, considering the changes in my schedule, I was still able to focus on the majority of my goals. I only accomplished, and I say only, I did 2 out of the 3 workouts, Fit On Challenge workouts that I had set for myself last week. I will include a screenshot to show you which ones I did. They were short workouts, but they were definitely more intense than I was expecting. I've felt them for quite a few days afterwards. And it felt good. I enjoyed it, and I am looking forward to continuing this challenge into next week. I weighed in yesterday, and I weighed in at 197 even, which means that I lost 0.8 of a pound, and I will take it, especially considering I did increase my physical activity and my water intake. I know that can affect your the data you get on the scale, but a loss is a loss, and I'm happy with it. I have really set my foundation with pre-tracking, and it is my saving grace. I said this in my workshop this morning. It just makes it so much easier for me, where I plan ahead and I get an idea of how I plan on spending my points throughout the day. My goals for next week are to not change a thing. I'm going to work with what I did last week. I'm going to continue with my pre-tracking every day and staying on plan. I would like to see a little bit more weeklies leftovers. I left over at the end of the week, but that's not my main focus. I did have 2 weeklies left over last week, but as long as I stay on plan, which means not going over my weekly points. So pre-tracking every day. I also want to get in 48 ounces of water every single day, except yesterday started my WW week and I did not accomplish that already. So we're just gonna focus from today going on. I have my water next to me in the table behind me, so I am going to continue on with that. I'm not gonna worry about not accomplishing that goal yesterday. I think I got to Friday and I was just like, I could breathe, and I forgot to focus on my water, but I did get water in. I just wasn't really paying attention as to how much. So anyway, 48 ounces of water, and then 3 Fit On workouts next week. So that's it for this week's update. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did in any way, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button so you can continue to follow along on my weight loss journey. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you in my next update. Bye, guys.